matchup between the Mexico City Diablos and the London Monarchs. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
His first carry. And some room to run now. What a juke into space. 20, 10, touchdown. Naeem Hines with touchdown number 7 on the year.
Bitch, I wasn't even ready.
Taking a first quarter lead.
You see me putting the thing in the chat.
Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast.
Yeah, whatever.
Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Complete. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Love now. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And that'll set them back 5. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Play action this time with Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Going back to Love. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And he
he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
9-yard gain on the play.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Anthony Brown on the tackle.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, don't you?
Put your ass
On
out.
second down, here's Barkley. And he will take this one in
eat that
for
up.
a touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 16th touchdown of the year. And his guys are
I'm going to throw him all game. I'm going to throw him all game. All right.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Albrecht Rosa set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination.
He might not even have 100 yards rushing, Swamp, and he had 74 on one play.
Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Murray.
Oh, my God. They made him drop it. Oh, my God.
Former first-round pick,
Oh, my
the
God.
intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. Incomplete. Good coverage that time.
Don't put your foot in it, bro.
Jones.
Don't give me that short field.
Defense, give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Barkley unable to get away on the first down run as he'll be stopped for a loss of a couple.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And on the left sideline. He caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. On third down, Love. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a first down. Now Saquon Barkley, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
Why?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best
That's
in the
good.
league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd down.
Come on, Jurgen. This man had in my down
back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
On a
got in my
long,
way.
It's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
It's a gain.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. Completes it to Hardman. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
These two teams all tied after one.
They made me pick up
Score tied 7-7.
The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley, but he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
Yeah, okay.
Mike Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on 4th. Now Love. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys have taken the lead. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error.
You gotta decide what you want to do. If you want to play over the top or underneath.
Rosas good with the
Which one you want to do?
And that makes the score 14-7.
Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Where he going?
Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Amos? Yeah, okay. It's easy.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
On second down now. Come here, bro. It's Hines. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Ball carrier. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, Hines. And he's going to
let him
have the
fall
first down
forward.
yardage to
That's
the
what's up.
35.
That's good.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. First down, Murray. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards as they get to reset the sticks.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. A gain of 3, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Four receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Here's Murray from midfield. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Hines. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11. 23 yards the pickup there.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
This is Hines. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Naeem Hines with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Here's
Man,
Hauschka
you're
for the
sad.
extra
I'm going to beat you
point.
by 20.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
How you going to jump and then you playing over the top?
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
And 10. At their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because
Look at this dude.
feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Ouch.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. First down, Love to pass. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
I didn't even see that dude, bro.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
I stopped because you grabbed me.
Scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. To the air again, Love. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but it'll be second and goal.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His second touchdown of the game, 17.
Good DB had no choice but to grab him. He was burnt.
Guys are going to take the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments,
it's a linebacker, bro. He's not
making adjustments,
used to catching.
This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit?
You could have logged on him now.
More zone coverage. Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin.
The man stopped because you grabbed him.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. And when it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. On 2nd and 12, Murray deep in that, bro. Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Darnell.
Still trying to throw the ball. He see them too.
That's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
You can run back there all you want. That's a touchdown.
This is caught, and he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
That sounds good.
Cole Hardman with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Diablos 28, Monarchs 14. Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
What you doing, man?
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You running backwards for? Take your knees, bro. Okay. There he go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking outside, and he's got a man. It's Grant. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escaping the big loss here as he's taken down.
Like you need an O-line, huh?
Recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this
Put a
game.
running back back there or something.
A couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. All right,
you had
Coach,
timeouts. Why you
thank
ain't
you.
using?
We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Oh man, then you got to kick the ball off to me.
Set to kick off.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
I can't throw the ball off.
And he'll go down. Lorenzo Carter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Where he going?
Working out of the gun. Love. He's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Mexico City, first down.
They'll run with Barkley.
Damn, I got hung up on that block.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Jeez.
Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield.
Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God.
They need to start to get back into this
Oh,
game.
my
And here's
God.
one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
3rd and long for Love.
Why the hell are you not throwing the ball?
And he goes down once more. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
To me, the defense was a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did. at halftime to get them so motivated?
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 36-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here and go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
46-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hines.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
And he's got room. Past the 20.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. They're just gonna keep giving you bullshit, huh?
His guys are able to make this a close game.
You hit sticking them, huh? Okay. Yeah, okay.
To get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
We don't turn the ball over.
Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Love, they go play action now. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now it's Barkley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Love. His pass caught at the 4. And he will take it in for the touchdown.
Easy like Sunday morning.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Diablos 35, Monarchs 21. Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment.
I need to quit holding.
Let's see what the referee says. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the gun, Murray. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and
operating from the gun. Murray. Attempted, intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Boy, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Love now on 2nd down. And the ball comes up. And this will be scooped up by the defense. Will take over at the 24-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. They'll bring out 4 receivers, 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's Hines, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
On 2nd and 11 now.
If you don't get outside where I told you to go.
That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Logan. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They run with Hines. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
They run again with Hines.
Oh, this man missed. Oh, my goodness.
The 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning
Didn't you run? Hurry up.
So that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Murray now on 1st down. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Murray. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
That's another.
From the gun, Murray. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They'll try to run with Hines. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And his guys have made this a one-score game now.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive.
Made my man
up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
This is picked up by the defense. So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, down the stretch, get the first down.
You got to pick which one you want to cover.
A gain of 12.
They give him 12 yards and a first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 11-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be.
What is you doing?
And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation.
There's no reason for this man to even be in attack.
Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Being chased out left.
Man, I'm standing on the circle, man.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now they go throw screen. It's complete. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Murray to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Read it well and it's picked. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way close to the 35.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Following the interception, Love. He's got his man on the crossing.
How dare you blitz all them people on me.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Okay.
28.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run,
Add
pass,
down
it's all gonna
2
work.
That's called being in the
turnovers.
zone.
So for our visitors, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the home